Hey, I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't already know, but the real estate market is on fire. Someone put their foot on the gas pedal in the housing market in February and they have a lead foot. So, what does that mean specifically? Well, let's look at the Twin Cities housing market as of February 18th, 2022. Hi, my name is Schumann. I'm a realtor here in the Twin Cities, and my goal is to provide information that helps potential sellers and buyers make good decisions. So if you have a question, I would absolutely love to hear from you. My contact information is down below this video in the description box. Tap the title if you're on a mobile device and that will pop open for you. While you're there, help yourself to some of my free downloads. Thinking of selling? List now. You'll be partying all the way to the bank. Just about every listing is getting multiple offers in the first couple of days. The supply of buyers is so great, and the supply of homes right now is so low. We have 15% fewer listings on the market than we did last year at this point, and it was rough then. Why are sellers hesitating? I assume that it's because they're actually worried about finding their next home in this market. As an agent that represents a lot of buyers, I can tell you that sellers can not only command great prices for their homes, they can still get that closing date that suits their needs. So, for example, if a seller is considering putting their home on the market, but they're worried that it will be gone in the blink of an eye, there is a great likelihood that they can actually ask for and receive a 60-day close, a flexible closing date, or recently I actually saw someone ask for a seller's home purchase contingency. That's a little scary to me. Lastly, there's the option of renting back after closing, but just remember that most conventional loans require that the transaction has to close within 60 days on the buy side, so no longer term rentals this way. But the seller will then have cash in hand and be able to buy while also having a roof over their heads while they wait for their next home to be available. One of the things that I really like about real estate is that absolutely everything is negotiable. As long as the parties are able to work it out and it's within the law and we can get it in a signed contract, the parties can work together to find a solution that is beneficial to everyone. So if you have a creative way to structure a contract that lets everyone get what they need, bring it up and there may be a way to make it work out. This past week had an acceptance rate of 15%, which means that sellers are receiving about 6 to 7 offers on average, but the average acceptance rate for the month is actually hovering around 35%. This is according to Home Free Transaction Coordinators, and I'll give you more information on what they see in successful offers after I take you through what the current market conditions are here. We know it's a seller's market, but what degree of seller's market? In the past, I've explained that the way that we determine this is based on the absorption rate or how many months worth of housing inventory we have at any given time if nothing new were added to the market. 5 to 6 months worth of inventory is considered a balanced market, and anything more than 5 or 6 months is considered a buyer's market. So therefore, anything less than that is a seller's market. Obviously, the more extreme that number, the more it favors one or the other. And that obviously also varies by housing type. Single family homes have a 0.56 months absorption rate, or about 17 days worth of supply now, as compared to 1 year ago when they were at 0.62 or 19 days worth of inventory. I mean, 2 days doesn't seem like a lot, but I think every day makes a huge difference in this market. We have started this year off with available housing inventory down by 21% year over year, and new listings this month are down by 15% from last year. So I was looking for a bright spot in the single family home market and I found one in new construction. So this chart shows you that there is an increase happening in inventory for single family homes at about $400,000 to $600,000. If you're one of those people that has been thinking about selling, but you're just not sure and you're curious about what your home is worth today, let me know. Just send me an email. I'll give you a free estimate of what your home is worth today. absolutely no obligation, totally for your information, and you just have something to chew on as you make a decision. Drop me an email. I'm happy to do it. Our townhouses and condo properties, those are at 0.97 months or 29 days versus 1.1 month a year ago, which was about 34 days. Prices on townhouses are at a median of $267,000, which is up 12.2% from last year. Average days on market for a townhouse is down 26% to 14. Condo prices are at a median of $195,000, up 6.6% from last year, and are on the market for about 30 days. So if you are a first-time buyer or someone that likes condo living, this is the softest spot in the market today, and it's not that soft really. So it's your biggest opportunity to get into a home. Single-family homes in the 14-county metro area have a median home price of $370,000, which is a gain of 12.1% year over year in value. And now, here's the scary statistic, because they are only on the market for 9 days. So this is only half of what we were seeing a year ago. And don't fool yourself thinking that you have 9 days to think about a property. This is a listing that's going live on Thursday, showing through the weekend, closing out offers on Sunday, and maybe allowing someone a 5-day inspection period before they head to pending. So, if you are a buyer, what can you do? Well, I'm going to give you a list of my suggestions and strategies. So, my office posts properties to agents internally. They are off market, homes that the sellers are willing to part with before going onto the MLS. Having access to that network is very valuable. It helps a lot. Number 2, make sure that you are looking to see homes that are in the coming soon status. Get in there quickly. And corollary to number 2 is that if you see these coming soon homes and they look interesting and you have the nerve, offer sight unseen while they're in this status. And if the seller will do it, you can usually negotiate an inspection this way. And if there's something wrong with the property, you can get out of the contract without losing your earnest money. This does require a good offer out the gate. It is not a way to get a bargain, but it is a way to quit losing in multiples. Number 4 is to make your offer more appealing by offering appraisal gap coverage. This means that if you're financing, you are stating that you have the ability to make a larger down payment in order to cover the gap between your offer and what the bank is willing to loan you. So if you have cash, this is a very crucial piece of the puzzle in this environment. People think that you have to offer 100% of the appraisal gap, but that is not actually true. Offer any amount you wish. Something is better than nothing. It doesn't have to be 100% of the difference. Number 5, I call them wallflowers. Look at these properties that have been on the market for longer than 4 days. This means they've made it through the weekend without getting an offer and may be more willing to negotiate or look at a more reasonable offer. The other thing that could be the cause of this longer market time is that these homes were under contract, the buyer got cold feet, their financing fell through, or some other scenario. Number 6, don't ignore properties that need work. You can get a home loan that rolls a remodel right into it. Not everyone can look past a dirty, unfinished basement. They might walk out. So it's rarely a bad investment if you buy a property that has the ability to add finished square footage to a home. This is especially true in an in-demand neighborhood. 7, do you have time on your hands? Offer on new construction. You eliminate multiple offers and you get to choose your finishes. Could look at spec houses. So these are nearly completed or completed new construction that are not purchased yet. They might have like an estimated move-in date for when it's going to be ready, but you won't have to worry about that upcharge in materials coming. The house is done. Number 9, and the last option coming to mind, is to look at loans that allow you to offer as if you're offering cash without a financing contingency. And this one seems like a what? Huh? moment, but in my next video, I'm going to interview a lender with a program like this that may give you a leg up. Okay, now let's look at what's been going on with offers. per the transaction coordination company. Buyers are waiving inspections 46% of the time. This is a lot, but that also means that 54% of the time they are getting an inspection. Off-market sales are at 12%. Sales contingent on the sale of a buyer's home are down to 5% of the time. Average sale to list price is at 103.2%, and I have a feeling that this is very price point specific because I've looked at my recent offers. People are offering 108 to 110% of list price, and we still aren't getting the home due to price. So this is really going to be dependent on the area, condition of the home, and the price point. Offers are coming in at 17% of the time, conventional 69%, FHA is up to 5%, and VA is down to 0%. I would love to hear from you. So leave a comment down below, send me an email, a smoke signal, whatever it is. Reach out if you have questions, and I'm more than happy to answer you. Have a great day.